Hello everyone, in today's video we are diving into the OWASP Juice Shop to tackle some of the one-star challenges. These challenges are a great way to understand common vulnerabilities and how to exploit them, responsibility, and a controlled environment. Okay, so let's get started. Challenge first. And the challenge first is the Scoreboard page, and is often hidden in web application to prevent users from seeing their progress or the challenges they haven't completed. This vulnerability exists because of inadequate access control mechanism, allowing determined users to find and access hidden pages. First thing that comes in my mind is to look for code itself. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to open the console, actually the inspect element, and then I will go and I will select the debugger tab, make it a little bit bigger, and then I will select the main.js, and I'll search for well, technically you can scroll over and look for score or scoreboard keyword, or either by pressing Ctrl F and searching for, let's say, score. Additionally, as you can see, the developers have left some clues for us to go over them and understand how to solve this challenge. Okay, so let's look for an actual path. We have scoreboard, and then we have hacking challenges, progress, scoreboard, this is on selector. Let's see, maybe we can find something. Okay, so we have a path. It's saying scoreboard, that's a good one. Good option, we can try that one as well. So let's look for more explicit path URL. Okay, so we have a router link and it's saying scoreboard. Let's try this one, see if it works. Okay, so congratulations, we solved the first challenge, and here is the actual scoreboard page where is listed all of the challenges, starting from 1 star up to I think how many there are, 6-star challenges. Some of them are not available because I'm running a Docker container. If you're thinking to if you want to have access to all of them, then it's recommended to run the actual server on either your virtual machine or on your operation system. Okay, the second challenge is to perform Doom XSS attacking with iframe tag. So this typically it's an Doom-based cross-site scripting. Of course, when the client-side script writes data to the Doom without proper validation. This vulnerability exists due to the insufficient input validation and sanitization on the client side, allowing the attacker to inject malicious scripts. Okay, so let's try. This is pretty easy. First thing I'm thinking is to use either one of input fields. It doesn't matter where. Probably one of the best way or obvious one is the search bar. Let's type right here, see if it works. Okay, so we are prompted with a message saying XSS was successful. Okay, so congratulations, this was the second challenge. Let's move forward to the next one. Okay, so the next one is asking the same idea. It happens because it occurs because as the same we can utilize actually different payloads, and to achieve we can exploit the same vulnerability with a different payload and achieve a different result. Again, this vulnerability exists because of web application often do not properly validate or sanitize user inputs, allowing for the injection of harmful scripts. Let's try to insert the same script in the same search bar. Okay, successful. So previously we were prompted with a message. Now we have on I would say this is an audio player from a different website, from SoundCloud, with the music technically. So this is the third one. Okay, so next, it's very easy one. It's asking us to read our privacy policies. So in this case, accessing the privacy policy seems trivial, but it's essential for understanding how your data is handled. This challenge exists to encourage users to read and understand privacy policy promoting transparency and a good practicing. This is asking us that since we are, the developers or the owners of this web application is promoting or it's encouraging users to read and understand their privacy policies, what I'm thinking is I think I'm gonna go ahead and unregister, so I can so I will become a user or a client. Test. Oh, let's click on this one. Test.com. I'm not going to complicate the things, and I'm going to use very bad password. Okay, register. So looks like registration completed successfully. I'll try to sign in. There you go. So we have an account on board. It's like some options under the account button. One of the options is where you can manage the orders and payments. Digital wallets looks like you can add the digital wallets, make payments, horizontal, and to see the order history. Next one, okay, so this is probably the solution for our privacy policy challenge. Yep. So here saying that successful solved a challenge, privacy policy. Okay, so I'll move to the next one. The next one is asking us to bully the chatbot, and in order for us to complete this challenge, we have to receive a coupon code from support chatbot. So in general, this challenge demonstrates how user interaction with chatbots can be exploited for gaining sensitive information or benefits. The vulnerability exists due to the improper handling of user interaction and responses by the chatbot. I think the chatbot is somewhere here. Okay, so we have a support chat. Let's try this. Okay, hello. And I will be just straightforward here. Cool. Okay, that was an easy one. Okay, so we successfully solved a challenge, bully chatbot, and we received a coupon code. Okay, so let's move to the next one. The next one, it's an access a confidential document. Gaining access to confidential documents, this highlights the risk of sensitive data exposure, and in general, this vulnerability exists because of a weak access control mechanisms, allowing unauthorized users to access sensitive information. In this case, it looks like, well, in majority of cases, a lot of web applications, they store the data in some sort of another application, like either SQL database or another one that I often, like everyone probably knows, it's an FTP. First of all, I'll try to look for FTP. If this doesn't work, then we will try somehow on SQL injections. Okay. To access some data or something. Looking for FTP, if it exists. Okay, so here you go. We have something. Okay, basket service, host server. We have an FTP. Let's give path. Go to path. So let's try to type this in here. Oh, okay, so that one. FTP. Okay, so we have something in here. Acquisitions. This can be considered confidential information unless this data is posted online by the owners. Let's see, let's go back with this. Okay, so this solved our challenge. Which is on error handling. Okay, the next challenge is asking us to provoke an error that is neither very gracefully nor consistently handled. This challenge showcases how improper error handling can expose valuable information about the application. The vulnerability exists due to poor error management, revealing stock traces, or other internal information to users. That's how I think. In this case, what I'm thinking is to create something, test something. It's to supply some data to the web application via URL, and let's see if we will be able to create or generate an error, or we will see an error from the website, from web application. What is it? ABC. Oh, let's look for some else. I remember. Let's try to look for API. Here we go. This is an error, and it says unexpected path is the path that we supplied. It looks like we are running. This web application is running on Express 4.7.1. Knowing this version, an attacker hypothetically can go either to exploit DB or other sources and to look for any vulnerabilities related to this version. Okay, I'll go back and let's see if we have. Okay, so here we go. This one was solved. Expose metrics. Okay, so this challenge is asking us find the endpoint that serves usage data to be scrapped by an popular monitoring system. This is interesting. Honestly, a lot of web applications somehow they're hiding their metrics. They're using them either internally for their own either reporting or for status or health checks. I'll say that. But this challenge, demonstrates the risk of sensitive data exposure. Again, this vulnerability again exists because monitoring endpoints are often left unprotected, allowing an attacker to access the internal metrics. Okay, so let's Google something. How to access the oh no, let's okay, I have one. But Google it. Let's look for it and see if we can find anything. Yes. Metrics, no. Nothing. Let's try something else. Okay, here we go. Looks like we haven't been prompted with another error, and it appears that here we can ingest some of these metrics into Prometheus, I believe so. Prometheus is a good tool to work with this data. And also you are successfully solved the challenge, it goes metrics. Let's see the next one. Next one is a mass dispel. Well, in this case, this challenge shows how improper input validation can lead to UI and UX issues. This vulnerability exists due to the inadequate handling of user action, allowing for mass closure of notifications. It technically, I think it's incorrect to say that it changes the flow of how this application operates, but in general, what I'm thinking is that it's changing. Technically, it is changing the developer intention how to utilize this web application. Solved, close. I'll see that. A good idea is to look for clues in this requirements. Let's see, close. We have 62 closes. Dialog, close, dialog. Okay, so close notifications. That's maybe something. Close button. Close notifications. We have a function that takes an argument, and argument A. An argument A could be and it does it recursively. And this function is the shift key. It's telling us that it comes with the shift key. Let's try that. I'm not sure exactly if this is gonna work. It's going to work. Let's try. Oh, what is it? Yeah, it's gonna. We don't have notifications. Well, in this case, probably I will go back and try something else. Next challenge is to retrieve the photo of the Bjorn's cat in a mailed home bag. So let's find where the photos. Photo. What's happening here? Okay, so technically, retrieving a specific image showcases that the risk of improper input validation and encoding. So this vulnerability exists because user inputs are not properly encoded and leading to potential injection attacks. Looks like here it's an broken, it appears that it's an broken URL because I assume this pound sign was had a different intention, like a purely as a character, but in web development, the pound sign it's often used for other options. What I'm thinking is to escape it and see if it works. Let's see for a hex. Let's see what is the encoding for outside. It's 20. Let's try this. Okay, so we have this pound sign, and let's escape this one. Oh, and another one is here. Okay, here you go. It worked. We were able to retrieve the words, fixed the broken URL. Next challenge is outdated allow list that lets us to redirect you to one of our cryptocurrency addresses which are not prompt any longer or promoted. I'm sorry. Again, this is challenge demonstrates the risk of unvalidated redirects and forwards. The vulnerability exists due to the outdated allow list along redirects to untrusted or obsolete URLs. What I'm thinking is let's find, maybe we can find a redirect or something within the web application code. Let's see, redirect. Okay, so we have an address and a blockchain address. Yeah, it appears that we are able to get to. Yep, here is the successfully solved challenge. Repetitive registration. Follow the drive principle while registering a user. So encoding the drive, do not repeat yourself. Principle highlights the importance of efficient code practices, and this vulnerability exists due to the repetitive code, increasing the risk of errors and vulnerabilities. Let's try to register with a user. Let's play around. Not a customer yet. Let's say test2. Test.com. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. Here's the question. Okay, so looks like we might be able to register with different data, right? Okay, so we have solved, let's say, successfully solved the do not repeat yourself principle. So no challenge, yeah. And let's try to go back and see if we can press on shift and close all of these notification at once. Okay, so we were successfully solved challenge, must dispel. Okay, let's see what we have next. We have a Web3 sandbox. So here is asking us to find an accidentally deployed code sandbox for writing smart contracts on the fly. Accessing Web3 sandbox shows the risk of deploying insecure smart contracts environments, and this vulnerability exists due to the improper access control and development tool. What I'm thinking, it's better. Let's search again. We'll go back to debugger tab under the main, and let's search for sandbox. Here we go. We have first path Web3 sandbox. Let's try this. Okay, so it looks like we're able to get to Web3 sandbox. to complete this challenge. Next challenge is to give as devastating 0-star feedback to the store. Oh, interesting. Let's press on hint. Okay, so this is some of the context, and then we have first cooling here saying before you invest time bypassing an API, you might want to play around with UI a bit. Interesting. Let's go to see the customer feedback that says 0 star. Well, maybe let's do that. Let's first, for this challenge, I'm not going to complicate myself, and I'll use a burp suite. Burp suite is a very sophisticated tool to perform the variety of tests. But for this challenge, I'm going to intercept the HTTP requests, alter them, and then pass it along. Proxy, I have to configure to load host, and I know it runs on port 8080. Here, 0-star, let's move it around, and we have 12.8. Submit. Okay, so it captured. Here is a post to API feedback, and we have an object with obviously some data. So instead of 0, they were asking us to put 0-star. Let's forward it. See if it works. Yes. Okay, I was able to solve successfully 0-star challenge. Okay, so stop it. And this is the probably I'll stop here. Thank you for watching this video. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.